Hello, and thank you for joining me tonight. So, as many of you know, I've got a 3090 in my computer, and I decided to upgrade. Well, I decided to skip the 4000 series GPUs altogether, and I waited to get a 5090. And although I paid way too much, it's here, and so I wanted to unbox it and show everyone. So, the one that I got was the NVIDIA 5090 Founders Edition. It's a nice, gorgeous box here. It says NVIDIA on the side. Pull this piece out. So in the box we've got this piece right here. And then here's a small box that has, this is the cable that I will need to connect my GPU, and then a little quick start guide in this small little box. And that is it there. Oh, I guess, oh, those side flaps. So these side flaps come down too. That's kind of cool. I guess I could have just watched the arrows or looked at the arrows. So now, a little tough to get off. It's kind of fun. Oh, there we go. All right. And there it is. So, it is heavy. It is chunky, that is for sure. This is new, this has never been used. Like I said, paid way too much. There's where I'll plug it in at. GeForce RTX 5090 series. So next step, I'm going to do benchmarks on Resident Evil 4. Or not benchmarks. I'm going to do a frame per second. I'm going to show FPS for Resident Evil 4 on my 3090 first. Then I will install the card, and we'll do the frame rate or frames per second again on Resident Evil 4 in the same area with the 5090, and we'll kind of see the difference. And then I'll give kind of like a little review on it. Talk to you soon. Alright, for this part of my 5090, I wanted to utilize the 3090 that I currently have and just show FPS so that way we can see the change when we go from the 3090 to the 5090. So I've picked Resident Evil 4 as my test game, and I'm just going to log in. I'm in Chapter 5. I don't plan on advancing the story too much, just a little bit to show the different scenarios. Advancing the story will be a different video, but right now I'm gaining, I've got about 100 and, well, it was up to 160, but now that we're in, just walking through here, we're at 95. And then looking at the settings, so settings, cinematic resolution. So I've got screen resolution at 2560 by 440, 164 refresh rate, variable frame rate, and then we've got max or high in all. There's the specifications, so only using 7.74 gigabytes of the 23 gigabytes I have available, but I have everything set as high as it can go. So right now, 80, 90s. It's kind of nice that it's raining right now, so it shows the different weather effects. And the game looks great. Go from light room to a dark room. Get the flashlight. Now I could lower the settings and probably get higher, maybe get higher FPS. But I mean, the game looks great at its current settings. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Next up will be the 5090. Alright, now we are on to the install. Thankfully with my case, very easy. This panel just pops right off. Set that off to the side. So there's my EVGA RTX 3090. It's been a great card for me. With all the changes in the 5090, I'm looking forward to a pretty decent performance boost. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right, we'll stick that off to the side. And here we go. So, 5090. Slides right on in. Now my 3090 did have a support bracket, but that didn't work with this case because it installed to the case, and I never really worried about getting another one. So I'm not too worried about this one either because the weight difference, there doesn't seem to be much of a weight difference between the two. Ooh, maybe I should have screwed the top one in first. Okay, that one's as tight as it'll go. Alright, so now my 8 pins connect to this cord. I'm going to make sure I have a good, nice, tight connection. During the research that I did, one or a few things that came up was if the connection on all of these isn't tight enough, it could cause a fire. So make sure all the connections are nice and solid. And then pop this one right on. And that is in. You're good to go. Oops. There we go. we are all installed, and we are going to go fire it up. All right, so right now we are all fired up, everything turned on perfectly like it should, without any hesitation. I open up the NVIDIA app, and just check, and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 right there at the top. It is nice and quiet, not gonna lie. Very quiet. So now I'm turning on automatic tuning. GPU temperatures at 34 degrees Celsius, pulling 80 watts, so not bad. Not bad. Thermals are holding in good. It's actually cooler than my 3090 so far. My 3090 ran a little bit warmer, so I'll take it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and launch Resident Evil 4. And when I did the test on the 3090, it was just a short little walk around of the area. Just kind of check it out. So now, a little ramp up from all the fans. Nothing to worry about though. So, okay, let's go options. Graphic settings are the same as before. Nothing, I'm not changing a thing. I'm gonna go into the game just as I was. I was walking through the town, it was raining, so oh, the FPS are all over the place right now. Alright, so back at the typewriter. Just come outside. The GPU is running at 47%, hitting 80s and 90s in FPS. Let's see. Okay, screen resolution is good, refresh rate. Let's toy around with that a little bit. Oh, I don't want I'll keep it at variable. Let's try. Just go down here. Full screen. Cinematic resolution 4K, ray tracing high. Image quality normal. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm getting a solid 60. Like, there's no movement at all. So, This is all I changed. So we'll change it one more time. Okay. And all that puts me, let's see. $120. Thankfully the game looks really good. It's nice and smooth, no stuttering. And again, it's quiet. I'm definitely okay with a quiet GPU. So my initial thoughts are it's a well-built card. It stays nice and cool. Right now it is running at 55 degrees Celsius. And I mean it's running at 64%, 65%. So, you know, it's working. I look forward to digging in a little bit more and seeing exactly what all this card can do.
Listen, about earlier. Yeah, about that.
I mean, cutscenes just
Hey, I see you found
great.
the missing señorita.
Señorita has a name and it's Ashley. You are?
Name's Luis. Encantado.
Great. We all have names.
All right,
Who are you?
that's
What are you doing
all
here?
for now. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.
Unfortunately,